With the season finale of Nishuti's first season imminently approaching, and the excitement building about the return of Sutek and all the other reveals we may still get and all the mysteries that are still there, there has been a brand new teaser trailer for the final episode. So in this video, I'm going to do a breakdown of that very short trailer. What do we see? What might it mean? Let's dive into it. Hi, welcome to Culture Filter. I am the Fill-In Filter, and this is a trailer breakdown of the trailer for the very last episode of Season 1 of the new Doctor Who. So without further ado, let's look and see what we've got. So the first shot we get is inside the Tardis, and when I first saw this, I did momentarily think that that might be the 14th Doctor standing at the console there, but no, it is quite clearly Harriet Arbinger, aka Sutek's Harbinger there, and all the redness of the lights, the smoke. I mean, yeah, Sutek has gained control of the TARDIS here. There was a line in the last episode talking about how he seduced the craft, so he's got his influence into. He wasn't just hitchhiking on the TARDIS, he has corrupted, he has seduced the TARDIS itself. And this is obviously the culmination of that. They have taken control of the TARDIS. We get a shot we've seen in many trailers before, the sand engulfing London. Obviously now we know that that sand is Sutek's gift of death, and it is sweeping along the streets of London. We've got Mel and the Doctor on a moped there. I suspect this comes quite early on in the episode. Probably this is them escaping from the TV studio, trying to get back to Unit HQ, because that's where we left them at the end of the last episode. And we know Mel had her moped there, so they're together in the TV studio. So this is probably going to be them escaping that situation and trying to get back to Unit HQ.
The Earth is dying.
We get a line from the Doctor saying the Earth is dying, and coupled with some things later on in the trailer, I'm a little bit worried that we might get a whole apocalyptic Earth type scenario, which then gets just reset in the way that Russell T Davies sometimes likes to do at the end of episodes. That hard reset button, oh, these events of the last episode didn't actually happen and only the Doctor remembers it, or the Doctor and the companion and a couple of others remember it. I hope that's not the case, but we'll see, because a couple of things in this trailer do make me think that.
I did this.
In this shot, the Doctor's in the TARDIS, feeling very sorry for himself and that it's all his fault. This is, I don't know if this is before or after the TARDIS. I'm going to guess before the TARDIS gets seized by Sutek. Then we get a very short shot of Mel in what looks like the memory TARDIS, the one used in Tales of the TARDIS. Now, I have a theory about this, which is that because the TARDIS is going to be taken over by Sutek, maybe they need an alternative TARDIS, an alternative transport method. And if you remember from last episode, we got that the TARDIS reappearing in the hologram in the time window, and there was a line about it being the memory of the TARDIS. Now, I at the time thought, oh, are they going to go into it in that scene, and it be that's how we get the memory TARDIS in this episode? But they didn't, but they may still do. So I think maybe they'll go back to the time window, go to that memory of the TARDIS in the time window and enter it, and that is how we get into the memory TARDIS here. I don't know where this is, but it looks like it's snowing, so Ruby is I reckon this is possibly in the post-apocalyptic side of things. If they do go down that route, the Earth has been consumed by Sutek, but there's some last remnants of humanity there, and this is like the Resistance HQ or something, and this is where they are with the snow coming because Ruby is feeling her emotions, and that tends to be what happens. So we know they do go back to the time window and to the church on Ruby Road because of this scene, and so that kind of backs up my memory TARDIS theory a little bit. But he's obviously talking to someone, and it's not Ruby and it's not Mel, because he's addressing somebody else, you know, away from them. Probably talking to Sutek there because he's saying, I will stop you. So unless there's another bad guy in this. Now this is another one of those clips that makes me think it's a post-apocalyptic scene, because we've got the Doctor, well, I think it's the Doctor, in some kind of robes, like monk-type robes. We saw a clip of him that we don't know where it's from in some kind of monk's robes, and this devastated apocalyptic landscape. So possibly this is Earth. Maybe he's gone forward to the future a little bit, and this is maybe like 10 years to what the Earth will look like in 10 years' time if they don't stop Sutekh. Or maybe my theory about my dread that they're going to destroy a lot of the Earth and then reboot it at the end, and it's going to be just a reset button at the end, might be true. Ruby in the TARDIS there.
I will stop you.
And a very determined looking Ncuti there, saying, I will stop you. So, very quick trailer there. I think there's some things we can probably guess from that, like I have done, and some things that I fear might happen, but we will see. We've only got a few days left to go. Let me know what you think of this trailer. What are your theories of what's going to happen in the final episode? And I'll see you for another video soon. In the meantime, why not check out this video, which is all about the history of Sutekh.